are going to see the Falco.
Wow.
I feel like they've played this matchup so many times thus far. They've played it incredible amount of times, and we're going to see how it's going to play out the number whatever time now.
Yeah, the nth time. Oh, we're going to Battlefield version of FD. This is something funny you can do in this game. You can just turn any stage into an FD. I think Battlefield's one of the funniest ways to do that, just because it's Battlefield.
Weird.
Yeah, it feels really weird.
But what also feels weird is this 0 to death.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
0 to 69, and then there was nothing left in that stock.
Skipper is looking amazing this first game. Just continually keeping up that pressure, not giving Azrael kind of any space to do anything. Of course, Azrael kind of wants to stay at a bit longer range than Falco. Of course, with that sword, has a bit more range to him. But yeah, Skipper, if he gives him no space, that's also there. But then again, that big sword looking very nice now, and almost crawling it back here.
Yeah, I believe in the set history between these two, the counter pick wars for characters is just one of the most insane things, and I think I remember that Azrael's Cloud tends to win against the Falco, and what we saw in the first talk might have not led to that conclusion, because that was just a very clean 0 to death from Skipper. But now we're seeing quite a turnaround from Azrael, seeing a little bit more percent being attacked on. Getting that down air, not quite going to be able to spike Skipper out of it though. I was saying it looks a lot better now, but Skipper has been putting in the work, getting that down air, taking that second stock.
Skipper is exposing Cloud's recovery right now.
Yeah.
And of course, Azrael needs to get back with Falco, one of the highest jumps, one of the most best aerial characters, is able to take advantage of that recovery. Ooh. So nice, and what a nice confirm there.
Yeah, none of that looked true, but it definitely looked very deadly. Not quite going to be able to take the stock with that back air, but still a lot of percent being put on onto Azrael. Jesus, that up smash!
That up smash was perfectly timed there.
Yeah. Christ, all right.
The invincibility just running out at the last hit of limit cross flash. That is a perfect first game for Skipper.
Yeah.
And Azrael's really going to have to think about what he wants to do now.
I think, we're going immediately back to Battlefield version, or the FD version of Battlefield.
I believe Semi-BJ just finished. Now I'm very curious
who won that set, yeah.
But going back to Cloud, going back to Falco, and going back to FD, I believe. I feel like Azrael might be like, oh, you know, like, it wasn't the stage, it wasn't the characters, it's just, you know, I can play better.
Yeah. It might have, been, Skipper banned certain stages, and Azrael was just like, you know, FD's probably my best pick here anyway, so I'm just going to go back.
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
he might just have been like, I'm running that back because that first stock happened that I don't want to remember.
No, absolutely. And Azrael, of course, not getting 0 to death here, so obviously looking better than he did before. Nice grab there. Keeping Skipper kind of on the edge, not going for edge guards because, of course, you can't overstay your welcome there. And limit just runs out. That is so unfortunate for Azrael there.
That's extremely unfortunate. Very good edge guard by Skipper there, though. It's something you have to keep track of if you're either of these characters. I think the limit runs out after 15 seconds, was it?
It's either 10 or 15 seconds.
Yeah. And that's Azrael Azrael finally reached those 15 seconds and wasn't able to come back because of it.
Yeah, of course, one of the main reasons why Cloud is so good is that limit, and giving him that insane speed boot, but also giving him access to things like this, which is untechable. That is just death.
Yeah, immediate death for sure. But yeah, that's definitely, it's such a big strength for Cloud, but since Smash 4 has been nerfed quite a bit because of that 15-minute timer. Ooh, a big air dodge read for getting the up smash there, putting Skipper in a terrible position, and getting that stock too with that limit blade beam.
What an insane conversion. And yeah, as said before, that limit definitely helps in securing those kills. But also, one of the main ways that Cloud is able to get back in this matchup is, of course, that limit up special, which goes so far and is basically impossible to edgeguard compared to what Cloud normally has. But Azrael suddenly, after the first few stock, looking incredibly dominant. What a nice reversal there.
Yeah.
Does get some damage for his troubles, but lost stock to both.
I think that's the second down air that we've seen in that position from Azrael. And it's worked out both times. And there's a third.
That is such a nice down air there.
Not the direction I expected him to go for the kill, but I mean, it still worked.
Yeah, it's just great awareness there to know that the down air is what you need, and of course covers that air dodge up. Because of course, if he would have upbeat there, then you could have covered a different angle, or if he would have gone for a different option, you could have done something different. So Azrael just knowing that he wants to get back to stage as fast as possible to negate kind of the back air that could come, or the other edge guard that could clip the up B, is such great awareness. And we're going into game 3, same stage, same characters.
Not the same stage.
Not a same stage.
Yeah, I was already expecting, like, Falco's not going to want to just stand on FD, most likely. Might have left it open as one of the counter picks, but Falco loves platforms.
That is so true. Yeah, Falco, of course, a lot of its combos start with that up air or that up tilt, and instantly we see the 50% off of that platform conversion. Falco definitely does get a lot of mileage from those. Yeah,
just barely missing that limit blade beam to continue that edge guard on Skipper is Azrael, but instead getting up tilted for his troubles. A forward air, what a big swing.
What a nice reversal there, not wanting to get clipped, obviously trying to catch Skipper waiting, but that back air will come. Not quite death yet. Gets the limit, might just make it back from here. Does barely not make it back.
Very, very close. Once again, an amazing edge guard using the same tool from Skipper, that down B, the reflector. Usually you would see that against like projectiles, but Skipper opting to say, nah.
Oh no, he doesn't have a jump. Oh my god, but he still gets the clip, and that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, like even if you get the kill there, that's not really worth it. Like going for the second hit of down B or up B is always what you want to go for there, because you're gonna die anyway. But that's such an unfortunate position for Azrael. Down by quite a lot. However, pushing this advantage state as hard as he can. Getting quite a little bit of damage, but getting a lot of damage in return as well.
Cloud is, of course, able to deal a lot of damage if he gets those hits correctly, but same goes for Falco. As we see here, he might even get the back air soon to get that kill, and just barely either shield pokes or lets go of shield. Nice reversal there. Does not seem to get the kill just yet, but he might just be any second now.
Azrael looking very uncomfortable here. Yeah, back air still going to close it out. Very nice bait by Skipper. Empty landings proving to be such a nice tool in like any player's toolkit, but Skipper using it very well there. Empty landing is definitely like one of the like more high level strategies that players tend to go for.
Absolutely.
It's definitely very cool to see.
Of course, every time someone jumps, especially when you have a character with good aerials, you're just expecting an aerial to come out and then baiting a reaction like a jump or a spot dodge or whatever, and getting that back air there is just so smart. That's just one of the ways that Skipper and others differentiate themselves and have made it this far in this tournament today. But yeah, this is an insane set. They're going so back and forth. It's basically impossible to predict who will win the next one. I believe now, of course, being Azrael's stage pick, so they might just go back to FD.
Yep, that they did. And I'm not entirely sure why we're not seeing the huge character counter pick war that I'm used to seeing from these two. In the last few sets that they've played, it's been different characters every game, or like almost every game.
Oh my god! No! Oh my god! He's dead. Skipper, you absolute maniac.
And I think that's the third 0-to-death that we've seen from Skipper in this set. And
Skipper has been on point with those. So much awareness, such good options there. And Azrael has a mountain to climb. This is not looking good.
Yeah, it's definitely not looking favorable for Azrael, but he's going to try to put his best foot forward. I want to say SDIing out of that up tilt or just falling out, because Ultimate is a finished product. No grab there for Skipper. Instead, taking a forward tilt, but nothing else off the advantage state. Skipper's making it very hard for Azrael to make this comeback. Exactly even percent, but that 0-to-death makes so much of a difference.
Doesn't get that kill quite there yet. And as you said, this is very even game. However, that stock that you take at the beginning, that's going to add up in a few seconds here. Whoever gets this first kill, if it's Azrael, he might be able to snowball further, especially if he is able to get limit. But if it's Skipper, then that's going to be so tough for Azrael to contend with.
Still definitely workable, but Having a 2-stock deficit is never where you want to be in bracket,
Absolutely
especially not when you're already a game down. And it's looking like that might just happen right now. Yup, a forward air clank with the up B. Once again, very clean by Skipper. Very good awareness of all of Cloud's tools.
Yeah, and Skipper is just playing. Skipper's making it look so easy to play around Cloud's sword there because he just knows which movements he needs to do to avoid the attacks, getting the dash attack for his troubles, but this is still such a big deficit, and Skipper does not seem like he's letting up at all. Gets 70% already, he's almost in kill range, needs to waste the limit here.
Yeah, burning the limit in that position is not what you want to see. Having that extra movement buff, having that extra like 4 moves that aid you in the gameplay. Oh, nice reversal from Azrael. Still not quite going to do a whole lot. Just get that little bit of damage. Almost getting clipped with the down smash as well, but instead the Nair is not. Oh, it's not going to take it.
It does not kill yet. However, every single hit from Skipper is basically a kill move now,
like
and
for
that
example,
back air will do it. That's a 3-1 victory for Skipper. What an insane set.
So, other than Tarek, we have now seen that every single one of the top 4 seeds